Alexa Bliss may be a newcomer to wrestling, but she has quickly risen up the ranks of WWE and became women's champion during her first year on the main roster. Though she doesn't have the wrestling experience of some others, she does have a great resume in athletics. So here is Wrestling Origins, Alexa Bliss. Alexis Kaufman was born in Columbus, Ohio on August 9, 1991. Ever since she was young, Alexis was involved in sports. Starting at the age of just 5, she was competing in softball, track and field, kickboxing, gymnastics, and cheerleading. She would continue cheerleading throughout high school, achieving a lot of success, and even reached Division I status in college. Alexis says that growing up, everybody in her house loved wrestling, though she was by far the biggest fan. She says that the entire family were fans of Stone Cold Steve Austin and Trish Stratus, but her favorite wrestler of all time is Rey Mysterio. She says she always loved the luchador style of wrestling with the high-flying acrobatic moves, which may be because she was a gymnast herself, and on top of that, Rey is a smaller guy just as she is a smaller girl. Jumping back to high school, Alexis suffered from an eating disorder. She apparently dropped 30 pounds in just 6 weeks due to anorexia, and her heart rate was at one point so dangerously low, just 28 beats per minute, that she had to be taken to the hospital, where a doctor said she would have died if she hadn't come there. Due to her illness, her athletics career was severely affected, but eventually she made some changes. Alexis began putting on weight in a healthy way through weight training. Eventually, she developed a passion for lifting and got into professional bodybuilding. She would not only get absolutely shredded, but she would enter in multiple competitions as well. She says she even competed against current WWE wrestler Dana Brooke on a few occasions. She most notably competed in the Arnold Classic, a very prestigious competition, though she finished 14th. Alexis has said that her experience with bodybuilding as well as kickboxing allowed her to successfully and easily transition to wrestling due to the insane discipline needed to compete in competitions. After her final bodybuilding competition in 2013, she retired, only to be signed by WWE in May of the same year. Alexis was sent down to NXT to develop, and by June she would make her first televised appearance. She wasn't wrestling yet, but instead made random appearances, most notably as an unnamed ring announcer. In April of 2014, Alexis would be part of Triple H's WrestleMania 30 entrance alongside Charlotte and Sasha Banks, though she donned a mask. Finally, Kaufman would debut on NXT in May of 2014 as Alexa Bliss, where she competed in a tournament for the vacant NXT Women's Championship. She would impressively defeat former Divas champion Alicia Fox in the first round, though lost to Charlotte in the second. She would also defeat Sasha Banks in June before suffering an injury. When she returned in March of 2015, Alexa would defeat Carmella, followed by Sasha Banks in a non-title match, earning her a shot at the belt, though she couldn't capitalize on it. In May, Alexa would form an alliance with NXT Tag Team Champions Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy, turning heel in the process. Fun fact, Alexa got engaged to Buddy Murphy earlier this month after dating for years. Skipping forward a few months, Bliss would begin feuding with Bayley for the NXT Women's Championship, landing a title shot in November but failing to capture it. In 2016, Bliss would abandon Murphy, disbanding the trio, before having her last match at NXT in August where she was defeated in a 6-woman tag team match. With the 2016 WWE Draft, Alexa Bliss was drafted from NXT to SmackDown Live, making her debut on July 26th where she confronted Becky Lynch. A few weeks later, she would defeat Lynch in a match, her first win on the main roster, and would win a 6-woman tag team match at SummerSlam alongside Natalya and Nikki Bella. Bliss would debut a Harley Quinn-esque look when she competed for the new SmackDown Women's Championship in a 6-pack elimination challenge, though she couldn't win it. However, she would earn another shot at the title at No Mercy, but due to an injury, the match was rescheduled for SmackDown in November. There, she would lose in controversial fashion after the referee didn't see her get to the rope during a submission. After losing at Survivor Series as part of Team SmackDown, Bliss got another shot at Lynch for the title at TLC, where she would defeat Becky in a tables match, becoming the Women's Champion. Since then, Bliss and Lynch have continued their feud, both donning the gimmick La Luchadora to interfere in each other's matches, and most recently, Alexa defeated Becky in a steel cage match with the help of the returning Mickie James. And that was Wrestling Origins Alexa Bliss. There wasn't a whole lot of info to cover here, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. If you think I missed anything, then let me know down below, and don't forget to subscribe for another episode of Wrestling Origins every Friday. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.